Hi YouTube, Christian Brindle here, Medicare health plan specialist and expert, and I'm here to give you a Medigap Plan N review and my thoughts on the plan as a whole. The Plan N is a very curious plan. It's been around for a number of years now, and it's the type of plan that is sometimes a nice alternative to a plan like a Plan F, where the prices have become inflated over the years because there's been so many people on it. See, unlike the Plan F was created in 1992. So it's been around 26 years this year in 2018. The Plan N's a newer plan. There's not as many people on it. So that means that the rates don't go up as quickly as some of the other plans do. And because of that, there's not that many people on it as well, meaning that the prices are a lot lower. The Plan Fs have become inflated over the years, and that kind of impacts the prices. Plan N review, we're going to break down exactly what a Plan N looks like and what you need to look for and what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages, because no matter what anybody says, folks, all plans have advantages and disadvantages. It's just part of life. Everything does, and it's no different in the Medicare world. So let's talk about this Plan N and how it works. So basically, there's going to be four things that the Plan N comes with when it comes to costs, potential costs, things they don't cover. And the first one is the Part B deductible. So basically, there's a Part B deductible, and this isn't a deductible, as a lot of people get mixed up and they think that the deductible itself comes with the Plan N. It's not true. It's not something that's built into the plan. It's just something that the plan doesn't pay. So remember, when you have a Medigap, Medicare pays first, and the Medigap or the supplement, two names for the same thing, pays afterwards. So Medicare pays 80% of the bills in most cases, and the supplement's going to pay 20% of the bills in most cases. So basically, the deductible is something that Medicare has. It's a Part B deductible. The supplement, with an N, just doesn't pay it. It's just something that it doesn't pay. That's the way the coverage works. That deductible is subject to change. A couple of years ago, it was $167. It can go up. It can change. So whatever that deductible is, the Plan N will not pay it. So the deductible this year, in 2018, as I talk to you, is $183. It's the same with any insurance company. Remember, Medicare supplements are standardized, meaning that every single insurance company, not just in your state, not just in your area, but in the country, have the exact same plans when it comes to a Plan N. So any Plan N with any insurance company, the coverage is going to be the same. You're not going to find one with a lower deductible. They're all going to be the same because the way supplements work and Medigaps work is they're designed by the government, named after letters, and given to private insurance companies to market. The only thing that an insurance company decides is the price. Got it? So you have this Part B deductible. Basically, it's one time a year. So in a calendar year, from January to December. So let me give you an example. Let's say I'm on the Plan N, and as I'm done shooting this video, I walk out of this conference room and I trip, I fall, I crack my head open, I go to the hospital, and I'm on the N. I'm gonna pay that. Okay. Now let's say I do the same thing next month. I'm not going to pay it again because it's one time a year in a calendar year. Annually, one time. Now, where the N differs from other plans like a G, the N comes with a couple co-pays that they don't pick up. So first one is the N has a up to $20 doctor copay. Now remember, I mean what I say when I say up to $20. It could be less, but it's not going to exceed $20. It could be $10, it could be $15. It just depends on the type of doctor you're seeing and what they're doing. It depends on how they code it. It depends on a lot of things. Up to $20 doctor copay. Okay? Yeah, there's one other copay that it comes with, and that is the ER, emergency room copay. And that is up to $50. So you have the Part B deductible, the doctor copay, the emergency room copay. There's one more thing that the Plan N does not pay for. That is excess charges. Part B excess charges, to be specific. And what that is a question mark. We don't really know. Basically, the way excess charges work, and I'll give you my take on it. I did a podcast about this earlier today. If you want to hear more detailed information about excess charges, head over to iTunes, look up the Everything Medicare podcast. I'll put a link in the description down below if you're more interested in finding out more details. But in a nutshell, excess charges are anything extra that a doctor wants to charge. So basically, let's say they charge $10,000 for a bill. Medicare pays their part, the supplement pays their part, they have to agree to amounts. And let's say there's extra stuff that they had to do that wasn't expected, they charge the excess charges. Easy enough, right? The N doesn't pay that. However, I have been doing this 5 years now, and I have never seen a doctor charge excess charges. My father, who taught me everything that I know, he's been doing Medicare longer than I've been alive. I grew up around this stuff, so it's normal to me. You never hear the term dysfunctional family. You grew up in a dysfunctional family, it's normal. I grew up in a Medicare family, so Medicare is normal to me. It's very, very tragic, very traumatizing. I'll tell you about it sometime. But basically, excess charges, my father told me a few years ago that he hasn't seen a doctor charge excess charges in over 20 years. It's unheard of. It's an anomaly. It just doesn't happen anymore, folks. So it's there, but don't expect it to be charged. Because it never happens. It's a ghost in 2018. So the real things you got to worry about with a Plan N is this guy, this guy, this guy. Part B deductible, which basically can be triggered by, it could be an outpatient procedure. It could be spending the night in the hospital. It could be a lot of different things. It depends on how the doctor's coded. It depends on how it bills. It depends on what category it falls into. You might run into that in multiple scenarios. Blood work even. Doctor copay, $20 copay up to $20. Emergency room, $50. Excess charges. But those are the three things you really need to worry about. Emergency room, doctors, Part B deductible. Okay. Now, why is the Plan N a good fit? Because it's not a good fit for everybody. In my opinion, I believe the G is a better plan in a lot of cases, but not always. Sometimes in some areas, depending on where you might be living, the G and the N are almost the same price. And I'll go over the G in a future video, but I would always get a G over an N if they're the same price. Now, if the N is $15 or more cheaper a month in premium, depending on where you live, the N might be more attractive. But it also depends on this. How much you're going to the doctor, how much you're using your plan. Some people go to a doctor once a week. That's $80 in a month. A G would be better for you for $80 a month in copays. So it just depends on your situation. But that's a Plan N. Prices vary based off of where you live. If you'd like more information, free everyday updates on this stuff, if you want to be educated, pick up my book, Medicare Guidance, Picking the Plan for You, where I break down this stuff in dramatically fine detail. It's an easy read. It's 50 pages. It's no fluff. Big font. You can get through it in a couple of hours, if not a day, if you're a slow reader. This book is on Amazon for less than $5. I'm practically giving it away for that price. It's worth every penny because for less than $5, you could potentially save yourself thousands of dollars making a mistake in picking out your Medicare plan. Pick this up down in the description. And follow us on your favorite social media. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and we'll have links to all of those down in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll come to you soon with future videos.
Hi, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for future videos.